Craft, design, and launch NFTs effortlessly across multiple blockchains. From generating high-quality visuals to enhancing audio, scripting, and minting digital assets, Call AI's advanced tools empower creators of all kinds, developers, designers, artists, and innovators alike. Now available on mobile, Call AI brings everything you need into one seamless platform, giving you the power to create anytime, anywhere.
Click the link at the top line of the... Just when you think that the beef between 50 Cent and Ja Rule has reached its zenith, Ja Rule dropped some more alleged paperwork on 50 Cent. And he was serious about it, trying to call Mr. Curtis Jackson 50 Cent and inform him. He put the paper out a day or two ago, whenever it was. And this lawyer, right, Law Ronan, talked about it. Here's what he said, right? And he added Ja Rule. Right, he said, who served time for failing to file tax returns at Ja Rule, over a 5-year period, attempted criminal possession of a weapon in 2010. He was sentenced to 28 months in prison after failing to pay $1.1 million. The gun came from a stop and search of his vehicle. There was no snitch involved in that case. Given that he still feels the need to insist that 50 Cent was an informant against Murder Inc. and then use this to try to prove it. As you guys can see, it looks all effed up, like it was patched together, honestly, right? Now he continues to go on to say, let's talk about this proof. This document lists an informant. 1, police reports don't name informants by name. 2, we know it's not Curtis because they're listing people hurt, including A, informant B, Curtis C, Marvin, whoever that is. His theory is debunked by the very paperwork. Dumb people would ignore the commas between the names. Don't be a dummy. I personally like both artists, and if there was legit evidence of something, I would review it. This isn't it. And he tags Ja Rule, obviously, and 50 Cent. I'm pretty sure 50 Cent reposted this. Now, there's been this overarching rumors and themes that 50 Cent, was allegedly an informant, but there's never really been proof. You got people from Murder Inc. that will swear by it. They say he got police orders of protection and whatever the case may be. And, he's this and he's that. And it's like, it's no merit to it. And to put some fugazi ass, at this point, you can't even believe paperwork because people put so much fugazi stuff out. Now people supposed to be this and supposed to be that. It's like, come on. And at the end of the day, it's a dangerous game to play. And I wonder why. I always think, how come he never really go after Ja Rule, like, legally for something like this? It's kind of like, it's almost like, I don't want to say that it's like entertainment. I think they both definitely having fun. I don't think they like each other. But I'm starting to wonder, because any other time somebody drag 50 Cent's name with something like this or whatever the case may be, he's going after you legally. So why he didn't do it yet, I'm not sure. But for Ja Rule, dog, I mean, I used to love you when I was younger, dog. You was Drake before Drake. But this is some fugazi as hope. You know what I mean? I'm just going to keep it a bean with you, bro. What are you doing? Like, what are you trying to prove? What are you trying to accomplish? Right? I mean, you've been putting stuff out on this dude for last 15 years. He's an informant. He's a rat. We beat him up. He did this. He did that. Now, at the time, I'll be honest with you, man. I was a Ja Rule fan, right? And in the beginning, I ain't really like 50, and I'm going to tell you why. And this is when I was in high school. Because, one, I was a Jay-Z and a big Pun fan. Really a big Pun fan before Jay-Z. And they both had their little, not even, like, back and forth with him or whatever the case may be. When Pun said to the 50 Cent rapper, very funny, get your note off. Because in real life, we all know I'll blow your head off. And I got actually asked, I think, Cuban Link about that. Check the archives for that video. And he talks about the stuff they went through in the past and all of that. It got pretty serious with him. The Jay-Z and 50 thing, I don't think it was too crazy. So I was always kind of like, you know what I mean? And then, like, one thing I will give 50 is props for, one of many things, is that when he came on the scene, man, I forget what, it might have been like 97, 98, 99, around that time. Maybe even a little later, 2000, whatever. I might be a little off, but I remember I was in high school, like a sophomore, junior, senior, right? He crushed the industry, bruh. I mean, he body bagged the industry like I never seen before, right? How to Rob, and he was dropping hit after hit, underground, but hit after hit, banging them all the way. And I'm like, who is this dude? Who is this dude? And everybody loved him. And this, I'm talking about, he's talking about, we was just coming from tapes to CDs. Like I probably had a CD player, maybe even a tape deck at that point, a Walkman. I mean, what I'm saying. So I'm sure and then it moved over to the CDs. Everybody had a CD player back then. They had the, you know what I mean? I remember making CDs, starting to burn them and making them, and coming off the school bus and listening to different things and whatnot. And to me, it was just better, bruh, then, because it's good to have so much music in your library and have access to it now and all of that. But back then, it was like, all right, I got 25 songs in this joint, man. I'm taking maybe 5 of them to school with me. And then we actually were listening to albums back then. Like, it was a process. It was nostalgic. It was euphoric for me to go on a Tuesday. I think it was when the albums came out. Go to whatever, whether it be Circuit City at the time, Sam Goody, whatever was in your area, and go buy that album for anywhere between $10 and $20. Rip it out the plastic. Smell the cake, smell the fresh CD and the fresh paper. Put the joint in, and it did sound like it was so crispy compared to cassette tape. It was so clean, and you put it on, and you hear the first song, and you get that adrenaline rush. And then you get to the feature song on it, whatever it was, whatever the case may be. And then you get to listen to they had the gospel song, they had the song about their children, their life story. It ain't like that no more, bro. I'm gonna listen to this one song and skip to another artist, skip to another artist, skip to another artist. How many people actually are listening to bodies of work from artists anymore? Honestly, maybe it's just me. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I really appreciate y'all. This ain't it, y'all. This ain't it, bro. I would just, both of y'all millionaires. Y'all never gonna be cool. Let bygones be bygones at this point. We would love to see y'all come together or whatever the case may be. But, I mean, at this point, who cares? Like, who really gives a damn? So, look, y'all both, in my opinion, are legends in the game, icons in the game, stamped in hip-hop/R&B history. And that is what it is. Leave it there. That's my opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Hit the thumbs up button. I always say y'all never do it. Hit that thumbs up button for your boy. It's free to do. Again, no Cash Apps, no PayPals. Just hit the thumbs up button. And if you got an extra minute, share the video for your boy. And make sure you subscribe and locked in for more. We out. Peace.